Please give it up for her.
I'm losing focus. I'm feeling so lost. The more that I get lost, the switch me past the lost. Show me how to love. That's my love for love. The more that I get lost, the switch me past the lost. My hello.
When your shadow says this, you took what you own. And you all believe you'll be happy. Because you want to go to the next level. So what is the next level? Please, let's have her. That was the graduating queen of 2024. One thing about her like her is just the way she smiles. That's the founder of this great occasion that you are seeing today. When you hear Streamline Entertainment, that's the you know this one. You know this one. Back to back, we have been struggling in this industry. Let's clap for her. Started this program. You open anything, you drink anything. If that thing is finished, we'll replace it again. That is why we have to enjoy ourselves. Now, the intention of I guess please can we clap for this? Okay. That's all.
I'm feeling so lost. The more that I get lost, the switch me past the
Contestant number 1. Listen, you must not be in this place. Contestant number 1. Contestant number 2. Yes, sir. Contestant number 2. Contestant number 2. Say serious. Contestant number 3. Contestant number 3. This girl was sent for national hospital. We always mind our business. That is contestant number 3. Contestant number 4. If I am over age. This one now, up by photo. Up by penny. Up by penny. This is your real ego. She's very serious. Contestant number 5. Yeah, very easy to learn. Very easy to learn, guys. Contestant number 5. Yes, very serious. That's Daniel. Contestant number 6. This your back in the hands, say you spend on my hands when you say this your body in a project. All this today. Everybody listen up. Now let's pass this microphone to the judges.
I'll listen to this one. Good afternoon, everybody. Okay, so the best we can do for them is to encourage them, is to appreciate them. Okay, it is not easy. It's not a very easy one. Okay, but quickly, we are going to be judging in this tutorial. The voting is 50%, and as I was told that the voting is still on, so you can still vote for your favorite contestant. We have appearance, which is 10%. We have the charisma, 10%. Fluency, cultural representation, confidence, communication. Okay, cumulatives, yeah. So every position, all of them count. And every of them is just 10%. The vote is 50%, which is like half of the score. And I would like to encourage us to keep voting. We will let you know when the voting is up. And to the contestant, I'm sure this is the least you can do. You can still do more and better. And make sure you smile. Okay? It is not a war contest. It is a beauty contest. And one of the things that make you beautiful is your smile. Okay? So number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give us a beautiful smile. Can you smile to the audience, please? Can you all smile? Smile now. Alright, so let's put our hands together for the MC. Thank you.
More music on nightjams.com.
Now, the sponsorship of this program, we are going to call some few sponsors of this program. One of the sponsorship of this program is Strongmont Technology, is the CEO here. Strongmont Technology is the CEO here. Now, mission and vision of this great company by the Queen Mother. She's going to tell us the mission and the vision of this particular company. Please, let's listen to her. I'll give her just a few minutes. She will take our time. Please, let's clap for her people. No, you do the other one that is the clapping.
Thank you very much, Mr. MC. Alright, my name is Anastasia. So I want to enlighten our parents and our audience on the mission and the vision of this company, Royalty Icons Entertainment Brands. The mission of this company is to build a modeling agency that will represent brands and boost the confidence of our kids, especially the girl child, while embrace and showcase the Nigerian proud diversity to the whole world. So we are not only training kids on how to catwalk, on how to face themselves. We want them to build. We want the children around Suleja to embrace themselves and also to represent their culture. Where you're coming from, we want you to be proud so that you will not get lost in a strange land. And then our vision is to see all our models representing Nigeria and its cultures across the world. We are hoping that in 5 years, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, in Africa and in the world, Nigeria will be represented culturally, and then even Africans will be proud of their culture. So that is where we are hoping to see ourselves there.
That is contestant number 1. Please, you can support her by spraying her to increase her votes. Please, support her by spraying her to increase her votes. That is contestant number 1. You clap your hand, you support her, you spray her, stay there. Contestant, stay there. If they don't spray you, will close this program. What do you do? They will spray you in the head. You will spray you. How did you most people try? Come and present. We are not saying go to the Kailas. Now we know. We are not saying go to the Kailas. We know. Support your innovative tribe. We get you, if you don't get you, we get you. Thank you very much. Please, let's go. The vote is still ongoing. Contestant number 2. Another Igbo speaking tribe. This one is from Enugu State. And there are some beliefs. Some notices that direction. Yes, it's from Enugu State. Igbo Kwenu, your own is here. He's here to increase our votes. We have to dance, support her and increase our votes. Let's support her. That is contestant number 2. Isibu. What is it from you? Contestant number 3, please, it is your own. Come and show this wonderful kingdom. Please support her. That is contestant number 3. I can see the Lord from that part of the world. I know that someone is myself will see your face. Contestant number 3. This one is from South Africa. Please, pray to support her to increase her votes. The vote is still ongoing. That is contestant number 3. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, contestant number 3. All my people there, yeah? Yes. All my there, yeah? Yes. Contestant number 4. Contestant number 4. Everyone is your turn. Everyone is your turn. Come and support her. Come and support her. It is now your turn. So I say, I'm going to carry last. Now, now. It is your turn, It is your turn. Please come and support this wonderful team. Please come and support this wonderful team. Thank you very much.
Trendingbeats.com.
Contestant number 5 of the Igbo land. Please, we are going to encourage her to increase her votes. We encourage her to increase her votes. Come back and support her. They call them she needs a chance of winning. attention. Let's appreciate her. Let's come out and appreciate her. We can still dance with her. We can still appreciate her. People are dancing.
Yes, I
Please, if you know that, let us know and support her. Show some love. Show some love. That is the good mother of this entertainment. What? Of this entertainment. If you know that, show some love. Show some love. Thank you very much. Thank you. Please let's clap for her. Let's clap for her.
Word of thanks to my CEO and to everyone again. Thank you for giving me the privilege. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for giving me to be able to stand and meet people. Thank you for giving me the brokenness. And I'm happy to be handling or answering this crown for this 1 year. And I thank God for guidance, for protection, and I thank God for also providing for this great commission. May the Lord bless everyone. So I'll be handling a fast finger body. MC will be helping us in calling each of this airtime. So please, MC, help us with this.
Are we ready for this fastest finger? Are we ready for this fastest finger? I'm not going to call it network. Fastest finger. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? 0759 1797 9035 48047. Now we are both. I tell you, say, let me go to fly for night. How should you know the light of God? Okay. Fastest finger 5690 8720 8655 7284. If you know, you know.
Somebody don't load down. Somebody has loaded it.
If you receive it, let me see your hand. I don't make this fastest finger under the other network. This network is Nigeria network. I don't need to call this network. This is network from Nigeria. This is from Nigeria network. Are we ready for this fastest finger?
Blue. Blue.
You don't know our network.
Blue.
You don't know Nigeria color network. Green and white.
Blue. Blue.
I'm calling glow. I'm calling glow.
Blue.
You no go this. Your phone go move. 62201-12180-75195. That is the network. Thank you very much. As you recharge, that is how your phone will off. I've received it. Show you what I do fastest thing. I receive it. I receive it. Are you ready? This is Glow. 62201-12180-75195. That is the network. If nobody receives it, I'll put it in my pocket. And then we'll go continue from where we stop. Thank you. If you receive it, let me see your hand. If it is, what is this good? Let's see this option. Okay, no network.
Living my life on the low, don't let my life for shake up. No, this life is not you. I'm happy, I'm like it, I'm happy, I'm happy. Because I'm happy, that's how good that you and you know. We can go, if I go, I'm a thing, don't you know, no matter. I'm going for no,
Contestant number 6. So now we want to have to ask them little questions. Then we'll have
Well, I want to tell you the truth. We have the cathedral first read at the beginning, and strictly we are at all the cathedrals, and I am still going to spell them out for easy understanding, so that we understand how they are being judged. We have their vote, which is the number one. We also have their appearance. We also have their charisma, their fluency, their cultural representation, their confidence. These are the criteria used to judge them. And I can tell you, if I ask from this audience now, let me just do a very practical work. Okay, let me ask like 3-4 people who think will be our winner for today. Probably we might have somebody that will guess right. Okay, you want to guess, sir? Okay. You have them from numbers, just call their numbers from 1, like, who do you think will be the winner?
I think that number 1 should be very
Okay. Somebody else, apart from this deal, so that we'll have different tables. Okay.
number 4.
Number 4. Okay, we did 4 and 1. Somebody said we did 4 and 1. I'm going to say something.
5.
It's a sister. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we've tried as much as we can. Now, apart from the votes now, I'm going to read out their score for us. Apart from the votes, okay. Number 1, have the total score. Don't worry, we are not calling winner yet. The total score of number 1 is 277. Please let's put our hands together for her. You can be doing your mathematics too, so that you won't say the cheapest. That's our total score. Apart from the vote. Don't get me wrong, apart from the vote. Number 1 has a total of 277. Number 2 have the total of 18. Number 3 have the total of 31. Number 4 have the total of 34. Number 5 have the total of 22. And number 6 have the total of 29. I will call the winner first before I tell you the vote, so that you know help me call the winner. Okay, for the 6th position, we have, if you hear your number, just come forward. The 6th position goes to contestant number 6. Okay, you are the 6th position actually. Let's start together for her.
Shuttlebase.com.
Okay, also, the 5th position goes to contestant number 3. Number 3. Okay, now let's go first. Thank you. Please put your hands together for her. It's not easy. The 4th position goes to contestant number 5. Okay, we are the 5th position, 4th. Okay, now so we have our winner between the number 1, number 2, and number 4, right? Yes. This is 53. Okay. If I call everything together, they will not understand very fast. Our second runner-up for this event, which is the 3rd person here now. Okay, is most cultured here. The most cultured is no other person but contestant number 1.
Shuttlebase.com.
Inside the light, my inside the dark, open my eyes now, make I can see her. Make I can see her.
The three of them will be on stage while we did the decoration. Ladies and gentlemen, and ladies, the first runner-up, I'm not saying the winner, the most talented, which is the first runner-up, is no other person but why is God praying? Okay. Let me remind you that the sixth position have a total of 64 votes plus 29, which is our overall score, which equals 93 in total. The fifth position also has a total of 85 votes plus 31 overall score, which make it 116 in total.
Million suspects, I don't like that.
The fourth position, which have which have 456 votes and 22 score, which makes 478 in total. Then the first runner-up, the second runner-up, which have a total of 307 votes plus 277 total score, which makes a total of 584. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the first runner-up of this event, which is the most talented 2025. Give it up. Four. Contestant number. Okay. These two people now, if you get the winner right, if I give you money, you will say you get that. But if you feel like you give you money, yes or yes? Okay, let's be the second place. If you are the winner, how will you feel? How will you feel?
How clear is your
She cannot express herself. She is shaking. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you sure? If you are the winner, how will you feel?
I don't finish all this.
Okay, happy. Yes, I hear you. Okay. Are you confident that you are the winner? Are you also confident that you are going to be the winner? Everybody wants the winner. So now who is our winner? If you know how much you vote, you will know the winner. Gentlemen, na second, na first runner up, na second. Why second come and pass the winner? The problem is if I call now, they go know the winner. This place is okay, ladies and gentlemen and ladies, I will just go straight to announce the winner. Then the next person will be the first runner-up. Abi? No! Are we ready? Yes! Are we ready? Yes! Are we ready? Yes! Can we all rise as we receive the winner for this year edition? winner na winner, she's princess Abia queen. Okay, the queen of this event, please, ladies and gentlemen, I want to make our audience to rise up on our feet as I announce the winner of this 2025 edition. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies, give it four contestant number. Stand up. When I stand up first, I don't call it stand up. You cannot receive the queen and be sitting down. If the queen walk into this place, you must be standing up. All right, for the last time, ladies and gentlemen, give it up. Four contestant number two. The queen of this year's event, the second round of contestant number 4. The queen. Celebrate the queen. All right. Can we sit down? DJ Rollins. Na the oga patapata the crowd the oga. Okay, so can we start the process, please? DJ. Okay, so the process now.
All I know is that when I be shoot, I miss the home. All I do is that when I dey talk, I know. All they do is that when I be true, that is I owe. When I wanna cross, oh, putting in the cross, oh, follow me down, no, give me what I want. Also, I don't wanna do it, no, down for my throne, no, I don't wanna do it, no, I don't wanna do that, no, supposing I follow with my color like this and that, I'm dressed in black, I'm ultimate to be the thing I go to look them past, so I light my pass, light that man with my body, yeah, God, I'm not on the monkey, shake and yash for my money, remove the fall from the cypher country, I go feel my hands, oh, higher dash, oh, higher the fall, so I have to the dust, oh, all I do is that when I get up, I'm good.
57, in my dad never settle. If it's what I've been getting, possibility look for them. Better recognize, better stop all time. No matter when them go call mine, as I shut it down,
Bring me down.